Hi folks, good morning. Beautiful day in London, or my bit of London, South London. A bit cold, about 6 or 7 degrees centigrade at the moment, going up to 17. Well, that's pretty warm by recent days, but it's lovely. Maybe spring has finally come to stay. We could do with some rain though. We're never satisfied, are we? Anyway, drinking my tea while I explain what I hope to do. Was looking for my big pen. Oh, there we are. My acrylic marker. This is a piece of heavy watercolour paper, which has got it's got some pimples on it. I primed it with some PVA glue. PVA glue and some burnt sienna, acrylic burnt sienna. Just take the pimples off. Don't know why. I hope it's impervious. I've primed another 2 sheets with just the PVA base, or the acrylic, just the acrylic burnt sienna. Should be quite impervious now to drying out in various places. I'm reading a cracking book that my daughter-in-law gave me. It was published, I think, in 2019. It's like a commentary on David Hockney and his friend. It's a very good book, and just lovely to see other folks' art, well, impressionist art mainly, through the eyes of one of our very famous artists. Also, one of my American friends told me, or suggested I watched This Is a Robbery on Netflix. It's a 6-parter, or 4-parter, four parts I think, about the biggest art heist in history in Boston, in a gallery in Boston, Garden Gallery, Boston. Very interesting, very, very in depth. Well, they still haven't found the paintings, and they didn't ask me where they were. Anyway, enough of the levity. Let's do a sort of a meadow scene. Basic palette: cadmium red, ultramarine, cadmium yellow pale, and yellow ochre, and of course a bit of white. Half of it's Griffin, half of it's Winton titanium white. Alright, let's well, we could what shall we do? Let's have a sort of a horizon, and just maybe a path going through, and some good bushes, trees, maybe bit of a fir tree or something. That'll do. That's all we need. I've actually got some walnut oil, and if you get fed up with painting with it, you can drink it. Put it on your salad. It's a supermarket oil. There we are. It seems as good as any other. Nutty and delicate, perfect for drizzling over delicious salads. Well, we can imagine that we're painting a salad. Right, okay. I'm going to do a fairly rough sky. I'm not going to use my inch flat. The paper's just a little bit too small, really. So let's mix a bit of ultramarine. Get a nice bit of the oil in there. A bit wobbly. Probably because there's a lot of weight on that side with see if I can be a bit better. Let's move my camera over so you can see the mixing and the painting. Now it's a bit, oh, I know what to do. Excuse me while I pull up this thing here. That's better. No problem. Okay. Touch of oil. I was watching a demo this morning on a meadow by a very good artist, can't remember his name. It was on my YouTube feed, so I thought, oh, I was laying in bed with a cup of tea, I'll have a watch. Very interesting, but he had about a dozen colours on his palette, and I thought, oh no, you don't need all those colours. He didn't use them all, but it's good to see other oil painters do their work. Good, nice and light on that horizon. Trouble is, when you do work like this, you cover up your drawing, so that's why I don't do anything elaborate. Just a sort of aid memoir. Okay. Right, we'll put a bit of cloud over there. Why not? Bit of ochre. Oops. Okay, that'll do. Clouds are never really white. There's always a colour in them. Right, let's do a bit of meadow. I need to get this down here. I've just got to remember what the drawing was now. Right, okay. Right, now, meadow. Plenty of greens. My greens, cadmium yellow, pale, bit of red, bit of ultramarine. Get some colour in. Oh, I've got a bit of darker green in there. A bit of lighter green. Right, okay, let's put in some bushy trees. Go use this old brush here. Just those colours, blue, red and yellow. No Payne's grey in this one. Right, okay, that'll do. I don't think I'll put that fir tree in. Now, you put a bit of light on the right, I'll get some dark in there now. Just the 3 primaries. Lovely old brushes. Could have more red. Red being a complement of green. Right, okay, that's so far so good. We'll have to start to lighten up this horizon now. Bit of white, bit of yellow, bit of ochre. Hope you enjoyed your weekends, folks. We did. Let's get some bit of light green on that horizon, just so the counter changes against the dark. Got a bit lighter now. Then we'll put some darker stuff in. I'm sort of making this up as I'm going along. Now we want some darker greens now in that foreground. Yeah, some good darks. Well, now we get some nice light grass in there. A bit more of that. So it's got to create an impression of detail. I think maybe a bit of a lighter. Okay, now we'll put in some of that cow parsley stuff. Okay, let's put a few poppies in. So a bit of orange in there. A few blues. Not sure I like that shape, so we'll just take that up a little bit higher. That's a bit better. Right, okay. That's it. Right, so dismantle things. So 2 brushes and 4 colours. There are meadow, quick meadow. Hope you like that. I just want to put in another bit of dark. I've lost my palette. What's done with it? Oh, here it is. There's a bit of that dark. In there, just a 3 colour dark. Right, okay, that'll do. I'll put this in my statement, but that's all I'm going to do today. Got to do errands. Anybody watching Leonardo on Netflix? It's a very good, very expensive project, I would have thought. With the star of Poldark, I can't remember his name for the moment, never watched Poldark. But it's very good, well worth a watch. They must have had some fantastic artists in the working on some of the with, well, some of the material that's shown. It's just wonderful. But Leonardo didn't paint like that. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one, folks. One for the summer, or summer's knocking on the door. Enjoy your day. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.